Um, York, what the hell is going on? In May, York City, the football team I support, I've been going to games over 10 years now, got promoted back to the Football League 2 with a late winner. We had the most amazing month in our lives. From Stones scoring a 103rd minute winner to a season we had on 108 points. We had the top goal scorer in the league. We had the best defender in the league. We had the best goalkeeper in the league. We had the best manager in the league. Literally, we had Harrison Mayle in goal, Fagan Walker at centre back. We had Ollie Pearce up front, and Stuart Maynard is leading the Barmy Army back to promotion. I even said it. I even said it to my friends, and I was like, "We are going back to get promotions." And I was like, "Mark my words." And I said this. May, amazing celebrations. We had an open bus parade where the players partied. We all partied. Matt Ugler, savior of the club. Like, Ugler family, what you have done, amazing. Loving life. I literally call them the best owners in football. Because they were there. Matt Ogler was a boyo. Like, he was partying. He literally had the trophy. He was the reason a lot of people touched the trophy. I literally had a trophy. One of my best mates drank out of a trophy. He had it out on nights out. People could take photos. It was amazing. And he was one of the reasons for this. And then we have the postseason. Of course, I expected us to lose some players. And it did happen. Fagan Walcott left the club. And you know where he went, guys? He went to Hearts. Hearts, literally, the season before, finished second in the Scottish League on the last game. Bro played a Champions League game, qualified game. Bear in mind they did lose, but he was still the starting centre back, which, fair enough. You're like, okay, we are getting these type of players. We bring Depot back, Akinmenyu. He was our striker, but he had a fallout with the previous manager, Hinchelwood. Like, it happens, and we bring him back. Everyone was excited because he was a good player for us. He was injured, but we have the system that he wanted to play, and it worked. Then we lose Harrison Mayle. And this is where, looking back at it, you were like, okay, makes sense. Because when we lost Harrison Mayle, he was amazing. He was inconsistent a bit, but still, good keeper. And you were like, okay, he's probably gonna go like League One to like he was rumored to go to Doncaster, teams like that. Maybe like go to Doncaster or teams like that, or like Salford, Rotherham, the teams at top of League Two. Harrison Mayle ended up going to Tranmere, who finished the season 22nd or 21st. They literally had to play Rochdale in the cup, and he signed a 1-year deal. Surely better decision was to stay at York. But it's okay. We re-signed Zach Johnson as well, and we signed another Fulham youngster keeper. He actually is decent in my opinion. We signed some good players. Pre-season talk going amazing. Literally loving life. As I said, this team just won 108 points. Bear in mind. And yeah, we have pre-season. We play Sunderland. We lose to Sunderland, of course. And then we have a trip to Spain in our pre-season. My cat's there. That's why I keep looking there. We have a pre-season in Spain where we play El Itifaki. Used to be managed by Steven Gerrard, Saudi Arabian team. We finished 2-2. It's looking good. We have one more pre-season game to go. And yeah, and the season starts. Crawley game. I'm filming this after the Crawley game, by the way, guys. And then I'm at work on Sunday, and my mates start sending me like messages, and I'm like, and they're like, no manager. And I was like, what has happened? I literally look on the York Post, and for some reason, we've just sacked Stuart Maynard. And I was like, what the hell? And yeah, it was crazy. I was upset because Maynard is our greatest manager of all time. yeah, we miss Maynard, and yeah, it's he was a good manager. So thank you, Stuart Maynard. But yeah, he will be mentioned later in the video, guys. Don't worry. And then you're like, okay, I'm like, okay, we get rid of him, but it's like, okay, we're getting somebody good, you know? We're getting like a championship League One caliber manager. You know, like Phil Parkinson when he joined Wrexham in National League. Okay, we're like, maybe we're getting a manager like that. And we get Stuart Lindsay, an ex-Crawley manager. He did get them promoted, so from League Two to League One, but they did get relegated. And then he left in April. Well, he got sacked in April. And you were like, who the hell is this guy? And that was my reaction. And then, yeah. And you were like, all the York fans are upset because Maynard was a man. He was literally such a club man. He was a passionate man, you know? Like, after every game, he was there, like, you could tell he loved the city. He loved the fans, you know? He had a special connection. He went out, like, you know? He partied with them, you know? Like, of course, all the managers, but he just seemed different, you know? With Maynard, I was like, we could get back-to-back promotions, you know? Automatics, you know? Yes, we lost some players, but in Maynard, I believed. And, yeah, and this happens. Then we play Peterborough, and we lose 2-1. And then we have a Crawley game. This is after the Crawley game, by the way, I'm recording this. I've calmed down a bit more, but we play Crawley, and we actually played terrible in this game. Like Crawley is a team that basically we play in the Premier League round, which is the top two teams in National League, which was us and Rochdale, had to play either the bottom two teams that stayed up to make it to League One, to like round one. So Crawley wasn't like a top League Two team, you know. They were a team that just got escaped relegation, you know, on final day. And we played, and they outplayed us. Well, first half we were better. I think in the second half our issue was we couldn't score a goal, which again you can't blame our current manager for that. But he was not good, and you could tell in the ground. And somebody was even saying, he was like, you could tell the attention, you can like feel it was like he needs to win, otherwise stuff will go down. And then that's what exactly happened, as you will be seeing. These were the next chant was the loudest chant at this game. Sacked in the morning. In the morning. Sacked in the morning. Getting sacked in the morning. We want Maynard back, said we want Maynard back. We want Maynard back, said we want Maynard back. We want Maynard back. We want Maynard back. It was us literally when we're 1-0 down singing Stuart Maynard's Barmy Army. And I joined in because, yeah, it was a guy, it was a club man. He was a legend. He was a passionate guy. We loved him. And then we were already singing Sacked in the Morning to Lindsay because we just didn't like him. Also, you can hear it's the guy in the background. He's literally come said hi. I'm sorry if he's being too loud in the video. But yeah, literally. And then we lose. We concede a penalty and we are 2-0 out of cup with a disappointing game. Like Pierce, who was our main striker, was even playing in midfield. And he was just disappointing. I was disappointed. I was like, it was a cup game. I brought my friend for the game and yeah, I was embarrassed. I was embarrassed watching my club. I don't like a club that I watched last season so many times. So many good moments. Yeah, of course I saw us lose some games, but it was never like this. And yeah, the atmosphere between fans are awful. We hate the owners now. Like, as I said, Matt Ugler, you have been, like as I said, before this, I loved you, mate. I thought you were one of the best owners. Like, I've told you this. I've got, like, a picture with you, you know, like, I've had a nice chat, and you seem like a nice guy. I don't know what's happened to you, mate, but the way you've acted, like, being, like, from Jesus to Judas, and then, like, quoting things on Instagram, being like, that no one loves you, and, like, you're making us hate you more, mate. And, yeah, and it's terrible, because, yeah, the club is in divide, and I'm worried that the club will go down. Like, yeah, bring Maynard back. This manager does not seem good. And I don't think we will be happy with this manager because he just isn't that good. Okay, I have read things that apparently he's only had one session with the team, but yeah, it will be hard for Lindsay to make the fans over, especially with the performances like this, because yeah, this was terrible. And yeah, York, I don't know what's happening with us this season. As I said, as a York fan, I was hoping we go back-to-back promotions. I like at least the playoffs. I like top-tier table. I think now our goal is survival. But it's annoying because we still have the players, you know? Like, I think the keeper can be good. I think our defence is good. Williams, Johnson, and another guy, Felix was amazing. Like, our midfield is decent as well. Of course, there are some issues in the midfield, but our striker, like, Pierce was injured and he's coming back from an injury. We didn't have Stones playing today, who is, yeah, who I think will have a very good season this season. He was injured. He didn't even play in this game. So we are missing some key players. But yeah, still. Yeah, and we lost a lot of few players as well, but Gray looked very good. I was impressed with Gray. And yeah, just shame we lost 2-0. I am going to the Bristol Rovers game as well, but yeah, it's a weird emotion now because, as I said, at the start of the season, well, not even start of the season, it's like, this was our first match and we were like already, it was so toxic already at the ground, guys. But yeah, York fans, keep the faith. I'm going to try keep the faith. Hopefully I'll look back at this next year and be like, we are promoted. And it was nothing. Hopefully I won't be making a result of those going down. So we'll see how it goes. But also, another weird part is Rochdale also got a new manager, which is, yeah, very weird. That both promoted teams have got new managers. The reason they lost the manager is because their guy went to manage in League One, a team that lost in the playoffs of League One, Stockport County. So, you know, so it's not like he got sacked, he just went for a better job. But yeah, York fans, if you're watching this video, please let me know what you think. And yeah, all I can say is, well, of course I miss Maynard. I want him back. Most likely he won't come back, so let's keep the faith. Let's be there every home game, away game, supporting York City and the lads, the players, because they're doing nothing wrong. And let's get behind the team and hopefully we'll do good. But yeah, keep the faith. And if you did enjoy this video, please leave a like, subscribe for more. I am back. I did take a break after the World Cup because, yeah, a lot of football. I took a break from football, but there will be more videos coming. There'll be prediction videos coming and everything like that. So yeah, if you did enjoy it, yeah, we'll see you later. Bye-bye for now.